Parliament Portfolio Committee on Police says it's concerned about the delay in consequence management at the South African Police Service, including the VIP protection unit of Deputy President Paul Mashatile. It follows allegations that Mashatile's VIP protection unit officers assaulted a motorist and two passengers on the N1 in Gauteng in 2023. A video that went viral depicted members of Mashatile's VIP protection unit allegedly assaulting civilians. The police committee says delays in consequence management at SAPS erodes public trust in the police. Recently, Police Minister Senzo Mchunu revealed that at least 40 police officers are on suspension with full pay in connection with various crimes, which include murder and sexual assault. The committee says it remains adamant that rogue police officers must be removed. Right, we speak to South African Police Union spokesperson Lesiba Thobakgale for more on this. Lesiba, very good evening to you. Thank you for your time. I mean, some discrepancies around consequence management at SAPS, including the VIP protection unit of Deputy President Paul Mashatile. Those are some of the aspects that have been noted by Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Police. What do you make of some of these concerns that have been raised?
Yeah, thank you for having us and greetings to your viewers. When you deal with discipline in the South African Police Services, you are definitely guided by what is called the Disciplinary Regulations of 2016, which in it speaks of discipline being a line management function, and meaning that management has a responsibility to implement discipline accordingly. And what we know of the case that involves the protectors of the Deputy President is that they appeared before the disciplinary, and that process is ongoing. That is something that is what we know in relation to that.
Yeah.
But our concern is not about that. It is about to say the very same portfolio committee that is concerned about discipline. We, as a union, we brought to their attention a whole lot of issues, which also include inconsistencies when it comes to the application of discipline within the South African Police Services and police killings, which are issues that are concerning. But there was nothing that was done.
What do you mean by that? What do you just expand a little bit, Lesiba, as you talk about your concerns and that aspect of issues that you are highlighting right now?
Clearly in relation to the inconsistencies when it comes to the application of discipline, to say that we have observed that senior managers would be the ones that would stick, even when they are having disciplinary cases, they would be sitting at home for a longer period. And it started a long time ago. It is not something that is new, Bob. We have to be clear about that. Even from the time of Mkhuli. That is an example we could use to say how long did he stay at home before anything could be done in terms of the disciplinary steps that are supposed to be taken. So for us as a union, it's clear that the portfolio committee, it looks like they are also doing a PR exercise, because these issues, they were brought before their attention. I mean, we appeared as a union before the portfolio committee, even raising those issues, which also where we have observed that even some senior managers, when they want to purge one another, they also utilize the very same issue of discipline, where you find that one would be sitting at home for the longest period. At that time, they are being paid out of the state coffers.
Yeah.
And also, another concern is that the portfolio committee only concerned about certain cases of senior managers. What more about those who are junior members, whom they themselves, they don't have to stay longer period when they happen to be when they are faced with allegations. Within a shorter period of time, they will be expedited through what we call Regulation 9. That is why, as we speak now, we are busy with that process, and we're just waiting for the minister. We were busy reviewing the disciplinary regulations of the SAPS. It's waiting for the minister to go and promulgate it. But there's a whole lot of issues. The portfolio committee must not also act as if they are surprised about certain issues. They need to, their concerns, they need to be wholly so, and as well, they need to be concerned about everything else. But moreover, take action when issues are being brought to their attention.
As you sit and wait, what are some of the issues that you're highlighting when it comes to the disciplinary regulations? What changes would you like to see enacted?
No, definitely one of the big changes, the victories that we clearly fought for as an organization is the removal of what we call Regulation 9, which on its own, in other terms, it is called the expeditious process, because that has been a tool that was used to purge our members as well, where you find that when junior members are faced with allegations, that the Regulation 9 would be abused and they would be subjected to that process which was not applied correctly. It would just, it would just be utilized to get rid of those or of our members out of the South African police services. And we are saying that we have discipline that the other process of just having a full disciplinary case where the other one, our members' version can also be heard and be taken into consideration, which was one of the biggest issues that we had within the current disciplinary regulations, which is subjected to go and be promulgated by the minister, because we have seen a lot of casualties where our junior members became casualties, and we have seen senior managers using it to purge one another when it comes to any interest that they have amongst themselves.
Lesiba,
So
Police
our
Minister
we are raising is that management needs to deal with discipline,
just pardon me, we have to get this question in. Police Minister has revealed that at least 40 officers are on suspension with full pay in connection with various crimes, including murder and sexual assault. I mean, you speak about the scale of police officers and who becomes a target according to hierarchy. I mean, what message do you think this discovery sends about the conduct of police officers to and the broader issue of accountability within law enforcement, as you also highlight the hierarchy that is perhaps, according to you, considered before any sort of action can take place?
Like we said, Mpo, that discipline is a line management function. It is there to correct a behavior or a conduct of a member, not punitive. It is also consistent within the very same disciplinary regulations of 2016. So discipline has to be applied. If there happens to be allegations, clearly the processes, investigations and so on, which will look at whether there is a prima facie case against any member, and then the necessary steps should follow suit. We are not condoning any form of misbehaving or whatsoever, but what we are saying is that in applying discipline, it needs to be applied consistently, and we need to make sure that everyone from top even to the bottom members, how discipline is applied, it is applied in the same way. And this paging that we are referring to, it needs to stop. And we want to see the portfolio committee as well taking actions on issues that are being brought to their attention as well, which are quite critical in taking the South African police services forward.
Very well. Thank you so much for your time. South African Police Union spokesperson Lesiba Thobakgale.